Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a tier list video on fast food restaurants, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion of which are the best, which are the worst, and which are the ones I've never had. So let's just do it, because this stuff can be really good in moderation. Don't have it every day though, that's all I'm saying. AW, All American Food. Why is this in the tier list for fast food restaurants? I don't know, wait. Best fast food, fast casual restaurants. I thought this was root beer. A&W All American. I guess it's a restaurant. Never had it. But if I had to go off of the root beer itself, I give it like a D. But if this is a restaurant, I've never had it. Arby's. This has to have probably some of the like lowest quality food, but also some of the best advertising I've ever seen. With Arby's, we have the meats.
Arby's didn't invent the slider. We didn't even invent the sandwich. But we did invent Arby's. So in a way, you're welcome. Arby's, we have the meats.
So yeah, advertising wise, it's amazing, but in terms of the actual quality of the food, it's hit or miss. I'd say the best thing they do have is their brisket sandwiches. Those are really good, but everything else is just like except for the curly fries. So I'd give it a D. Baja Fresh Mexican Grill. I have never eaten here, so I gotta put this in never had. Blimpie. I can't read the tiny stuff right there. What does it say? America's Sub Shop. Never had it. Sorry. I live in the South and we don't have a lot of these brands. We only have like certain ones and maybe some knockoff ones to it, but a lot of these I've never heard of. Bojangles. I've heard that term before, but I didn't know it was a restaurant. What do they sell? Chicken. Okay, never had it either, unfortunately. Boston Market, again, never had it. Burger King. I'm going to give a controversial opinion. I know a lot of people love Burger King to McDonald's, but I really don't like it most of the time. I think it's okay. I never really feel like desire to go to Burger King if I can eat out. So I'm just going to have to put D tier for Burger King, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Raisin Cane's. Oh my goodness. The Raisin Cane's in my town every Friday and Saturday night, it's so busy. And I mean so busy that the city government made them relocate because people would form a line that would wrap around the whole restaurant twice on Friday and Saturday nights and go even further to where it cut through the highway. They had to make a line through the highway and they were like, you got to change this. So they moved them somewhere else where they can like wrap around more than 2 times without having to get on the highway. But the food itself, it's really good. I love the chicken. I love the sauce. It's not the best. You know what? It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it an A, or the best, I guess so. Carl's Jr. We have Hardee's here down in Mississippi, and it's the same thing pretty much. It's pretty good. I'd give it a B personally. Checkers. I really don't like Checkers. It's probably one of the most unhealthy and one of the greasiest of all of them. And the service really sucks here in my town for it, and they take way too long to get the food. So I'm going to give it F. Chick-fil-A. Really high quality one. Really solid food. Not the best, but the chicken's pretty good. A lot of their other food's pretty good there too. And the service is the best ever. A. Chipotle. We do not have Chipotle here, unfortunately, so never had. Sorry. Church's Chicken. I think I had it one time. It was pretty oily and greasy. I don't know. I give it a D. Not the worst thing ever, but Cookout. It's pretty good. I'll give that not the best thing ever, and their milkshakes are all right, but I'll give it a C. It's in the mid-tier, I guess. Culver's. Never had that either. Del Taco. Again, we don't have Del Taco. Sorry, guys. Denny's. Never had Denny's, even though I don't think we have that one either, man. We don't have anything in Mississippi, like for real. Domino's. You know, I really love cardboard with cheese. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's D. Dairy Queen. It's good for the ice cream, but it's not really good for the other food, but I give it a C. Pollo Loco. Crazy chicken. Oh boy. El Pollo Loco. Never had it, unfortunately. Sorry. Firehouse Subs. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll give that a B. Five Guys. Very expensive, but really solid burgers. I give it a B. IHOP. It's been a long time since I had IHOP. Really don't enjoy it when I go there. They were originally just pancakes, and now they do burgers apparently, but they're like huge. And also they tried to do that campaign thing where they became IHOB with a B instead of a P, and it just kind of failed. I don't know, really disappointing food, and the whole attitude and feeling I have towards it, I gotta say F. In-N-Out Burger. I don't live in California, thankfully. Never had it, sorry. F tier. Jack in the Box. I had it one time in Texas, and it was pretty alright. C, like $2 tacos, you know, or was it like 2 tacos for $1 or something like that? I'm not sure, but it was alright. Tacos were hit and miss, but everything else was pretty good. Jersey Mike's subs. Never had it, so gotta put it there. Jimmy John's. It's pretty good. I'll give that a B. Jollibee. I think that's only in like the Philippines, I think. I don't know. Never had it either, but I hear it's pretty good and popular in the Philippines. KFC. I love the chicken sandwich at KFC. It has the best chicken sandwich of all of them, in my opinion. And everything else, it's pretty alright. So I'm gonna give it, part of me wants to go C, and also part of me wants to go B. I don't know. I'm feeling a strong B and a light C here, so I'll put B. Little Caesars. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also not the greatest either. And it's great if you want pizza, but you don't want to spend too much money, like the hot and ready stuff. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to go D. It's not impressive. I have never had Long John Silver's, but I have heard that this is probably one of the unhealthiest places to eat. Like a regular combo meal there, easily, you know, what, like 1,400 calories or something, and it's insanely oily and greasy.
This is like the type of shrimp that you find in like a New York City sewer. Man, I can feel my arteries closing up with each bite. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look how greasy my hand is, bro. Look how this has to be like at least 1,000 calories. If I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 5, I guess, which is average. I mean, it's not great. Would I rather get Taco Bell or something? Yeah, but it's not horrible. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It is very greasy, and I think if you ate this more than once a week, you would probably be dead by the time you're 40.
Never had it, and I'd probably say it'd be F, but I'm never going to eat there. Ugh. McDonald's. Okay, I got a controversial thing to fill on that, but I like McDonald's. I do. I think that McDonald's gets a little too much flack, and it's not the best either, but you know, if you go to McDonald's, you're not going to get the worst thing in the world, like, ever. And I enjoy it pretty much. It's kind of, I'm going to give it a B. Not the best in the world, but it stays its welcome. It's number 1 for a reason. It never misses. Moe's, never had it. Noodles Company, again, never had it. Probably a bunch of like northeastern and western restaurants. I don't know. Panda Express. For Asian delicacy, it's pretty good. Like, I love the honey walnut shrimp and I love the orange chicken, but there's other Asian restaurants that serve it way better than Panda Express. I'll give it C. Panera Bread. Oh, probably some of the most overrated food I've ever had. And this is another personal thing, at least for the Panera Bread in my town. The service is really bad. People are very rude there. Personally, I never have like a positive experience when I'm there. And the food is also just, it's very expensive, and it's like, it labels itself as like, oh, it's healthy and it's clean. I'm like, it is, but it's not like, wow, the healthiest thing ever. So it kind of just doesn't really live up to what it tried to staple itself as. So I'm going to give it it's not the worst thing in the world, but I gotta give it a D. Papa John's. Higher quality pizza, but not the best thing in the world. I'm not like a big pizza guy, so I'll give it a C. PDQ, no idea what that is, never had it. Penn Station. Fast Comet. Never had that either, oh my gosh. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's pretty good. I like it. I never get really disappointed. A little oily, but it's, for the most part, it's pretty good. I'll give it a B. Popeyes. Not the biggest Popeyes person, honestly. I hear it's really good, but it's just not my chicken. I prefer KFC over Popeyes for chicken, but it's It's all right. Give it a C. Chicken sandwich is all right too. It's not the best one. Again, KFC still has the best chicken sandwich. Portillo's, never had it. What is that? Potbelly Sandwich Shop, never had that. What is with these names? Qdoba. I like Qdoba quite a bit. I don't go there often, but when I do, I feel good after I eat it. It's pretty clean, and it's pretty solid food. I'll give it a B. Quiznos, never been there. I think I've seen it, but I've never been there. Roy Rogers, never been there. Sbarro, never been there. Schlotsky's Cafe, never been there. Shake Shack, don't have one, never been there. Sheets, never been there. Skyline, never been there. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sonic, okay. Sonic is, in my opinion, probably one of the most unhealthy fast food places there is. But it's still good every once in a while. It's the place where you can hang out when you're in high school for like 4 or 5 hours in your car with like your friends and just chill. I like how the style is with like you don't eat in there. You can eat outside on the little tables, but you mostly are just in your car. It's all right, and I'm gonna give it C because again, it's very, very bad for you, but it's all right every once in a while. Steak and Shake. I've never been there, but we have one in my town. I've been there. I remember. It's all right. I'll give it C. Subway. Very overrated. Very overrated. They try to pinpoint like, oh, we're the fresh, healthy restaurant. I'm like, no, you're not. You have a bunch of like, you know, already prepackaged stuff that you can still make it really unhealthy if you choose the wrong things. But Subway, to me, it's not the worst either. And when I go there, I'm not fully dissatisfied. I want to do D, but I'll be generous today and give it a C. Swenson's, never been there. Taco Bell, okay. Guilty pleasure right here. I love me some Taco Bell, honestly. When you're in college, Taco Bell is your lifesaver a lot of the time. I remember the college days, but they have a pretty good dollar menu. That's what I do most of the time. I actually read something that Taco Bell is probably one of the healthier ones. It's probably why it doesn't taste as good as some others. But Taco Bell is, you know, I like it, you know, and I love its style. And people might not like the food, but I like it. So you know what? I'm going to give it A. Sue me. Taco Gabbana. Never had it. Torchy's Tacos. Never had it. Waffle House. Gotta go. You gotta go A. You know, I rarely go there because it's expensive, but it's not heavy. It's light on your stomach, and it's truly America. It's America when it comes to a restaurant. It really is. So A tier. Wawa. Never been there, but funny name. Wendy's. Okay. Wendy's, not the best one there is, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a solid B. Whataburger. Okay. Whataburger, if I ever go to Alabama or something, it's always a great place to go to. It's very not good for you. It's huge. Oh my goodness. But if you ever do go there, it's a great like tourist stop, and it's good to have once every couple months. And it's pretty solid Whataburger too. So I'll give it a C just because it's good, but it's not good for you. White Castle, never been there. Wiener Schnitzel, never been there. Wings, never been there. Wingstop, been there one time, and it's pretty all right. But you know, I don't know. It's like I've been there one time, and it's just like it's really pricey, so that's a downer, and the food's average. So I'm just gonna give it a D from just like the negative feeling I have towards it. And lastly, Zaxby's. It's pretty solid. It's a solid place. Pretty okay chicken, not the best. I don't go there often. I'm not like, man, let's go to Zaxby's, but I like the sauce. I like the fries. I like the chicken. It's not the best ever, but I'll give it C. I'll give it a C. Well, guys, that's pretty much been this tier list video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. I hope you guys agree with what I have to say. If you don't, let me know, and I'm out. Later, guys.